Hello, 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 my fellow Earth Angels, Starseeds, chosen people, God's chosen ones, highly sensitive, amazing, beautiful, sensitive, intuitive, deep feeling, deep thinker beings, people, spiritual beings out there, my fellow sensitive people. You identify to be an Earth Angel, Starseed, an empath, a highly sensitive person, a chosen one, because you are a chosen one, because God puts us through so much. The universe, the world, seriously, they put us through so much that it feels like we're just dying in our tracks, doesn't it? At least, from my own personal experience, I can say that this is true. And again, of course, it's up to us as adults. Well, of course, it doesn't really matter about the age, but as you get older, you start to have realizations naturally, because your brain and your body want to heal when you have been abused and bullied and disrespected. So it is a natural attempt, a signal, a sign that you should pay attention to, coming from your brain, coming from your entire being, coming from the universe, coming from God and the angels who love you and support you, who want to help you with everything. All of those signs and realizations and, lessons learned and empowerment, all of that starts to appear because the core of the thing is that you need the healing. You deserve the healing. And so I just wanted to talk about this. I felt that this download was coming, that I needed to share. Again, that I hope that you can pay attention to those signs, that you can start to take them seriously, because maybe you have been neglecting and abandoning yourself. Like I was saying yesterday in my video clip, telling you guys what I have been doing, what I did for my ex, who was very toxic, psychopathic even. I was really afraid, really scared of him. So, having gone through that, you have to have realizations of what you will put up with in the future. Because I had to learn the hard way that, there came a point when I could not do anymore. So maybe you are resonating. If you're watching this video, I hope that you're resonating with this, that the universe, your angels, God have been sending you my videos and posts. For example, you have come across my channel on YouTube or on my Instagram or on my threads, that you want help and support authentically. You want to heal and move on. You want to have the clarity. You would like somebody to understand you and to talk to. And, you're an earth angel and you love to give to others. And you start to see that you haven't been receiving as much support as you should have. Because it is so difficult to always be the smart one, to always be the adult one who always takes responsibility and accountability, especially if you're still taking on other people's toxic energies, absorbing them into your body, into your brain, your being, which are, again, blocking your own blessings. They are blocking your life if you let them be, in your energy field, in your body, in your mind. You're overthinking those things, you're feeling their negative things. So it is no wonder if you are tired and hurt and exhausted, like I've been most of my life. And so these are important things to address, because people don't understand what it is like to be a sensitive earth angel. So eventually there has to come a point, a lesson, that you say out loud or in your mind, you say, enough is enough. I cannot take this anymore. I cannot always be the one who does everything for everybody. who always gives and gives and gives and gets nothing back, but bullying, disrespect, and abuse. So there has to be this turning point that you start to switch the things around, that the tables start to turn, that you actually get on your own side and start to take care of yourself. Because again, of course, you have to take care of yourself. For example, if you have children to take care of, you have to take care of yourself. They need you. They need you alive. They need you well. So, yeah. And so this is why you have to be honest with yourself. How are you really treating yourself? Are you really being your authentic self? What is the example that you're giving to your children, for example? Is it healthy? Are you accepting only healthy, respectful relationships and connections with people? Because that is also an example to your children. Because they are looking up to you. And as a parent, as a mother, or as a father, you have to carry that responsibility. But you cannot be responsible for other people who are adults. Every adult is responsible for themselves. Children are allowed to be dependent on other people, but they are children. Adults, not so much. And I'm sure that you understand what I mean here, because again, if an adult is being narcissistic, they are codependent. If an adult is always dependent on other people to do everything for them, they will never grow up. They will never learn their lessons. They are not being an adult. They are a child, again, in an adult's body. They're not thinking and feeling like an adult would, who actually takes responsibility of their own happiness, of their own health, of their own life, of their own finances, and, everything. Because an adult has to carry those responsibilities, take accountability. So if they run away, they don't do that. Everything gets put on other people. So it is just not acceptable. Of course, there are exceptions, like with disabled people, yes, but of course, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about healthy adults here who should be emotionally skilled, emotionally mature enough to be able to treat others with respect and honesty, and also be giving those things to themselves. Because you have to be honest with yourself. If you want to live an authentic, a healthy life with integrity, you have to be honest with yourself, honest with others. You have to take that responsibility and accountability of your own life, of your own decisions and habits. You cannot just be playing with people's emotions. You cannot be playing with people, like toying around like nothing matters. So yeah, I've sometimes been talking in my videos about, what are the signs, what it is like to be interacting with an immature person versus a mature person. And do check those videos out if this topic resonates, if you need more insight about this topic, if you want more clarity and support around the topic of, are you dealing with somebody who is immature or mature? Because the difference is huge. Energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, it is huge. Because, again, narcissistic people are immature. They are immature. They are not capable of understanding another person's emotions and opinions, for example. And again, because life can be hard enough for us Earth Angels, chosen ones, so it's not fair that we are always carrying other people's problems. And that is why I started to create my services, because I really felt that, I was being called to be a light worker to do this. So it's not like my conscious choice. I was just brought to this. And the fact that I've been still encountering online bullying, that I had to disable the comments, for example, on YouTube, has been very heavy. The energy has been so heavy. And as much as I would like to just allow the comments, but then I get a bit scared of, like, what if I'm bombed again? Because I simply cannot be doing every single thing. So, because I have been bombed so much online and offline throughout my life, and even lately online. So again, I need to be focusing on my mission, and this is my work to help my people. So I'm not here to be misunderstood or judged or disrespected or bullied, naturally. So this is why I just need to be. And I want to be clear about these things. If you're interested in working with me, that you know what you're getting, that you know who you're dealing with, because I want to be that transparent. It is my thing. And so I'm from Finland, so usually as Finnish people, we are pretty introverted and quiet, but I have to be here talking. But yeah, my point is not to over-explain, but just to tell you honestly what I'm about. And, you know, if you're interested in working with me, because of course, the human chemistry also affects the situation, and of course, depending on your situation, if I can help you or not. But I do encourage you that you do check out my self-help book on Amazon, and I would love to have more reviews for it. I've usually had 5-star reviews for my services online, which I've been happy to see, of course. But yeah, I just needed to remind you that if you need help and support immediately, do grab my book and start to implement it. And if you need more help and support, book a call with me. And of course, yes, I also want to mention thank you to everyone who are authentically, genuinely following me, subscribing to my channel, following me on Instagram and Threads, and actually watching my videos until the end, which of course is a powerful sign that you're actually interested in what I have to say. As always, as I've been saying, these are from my own personal painful experiences throughout my life, what I'm talking about, honestly, and of course also downloads from the source, from God, that angels and God tell me to talk about, because I get those downloads and thoughts and realizations that I just need to talk about something. So that is why I've had to be recording so many videos. So I've had a lot to say, and of course it's all there to help you. And also a coaching question for today. What is the thing that you can be letting go of immediately if this resonates, what I just talked about? The fact if you're feeling tired and exhausted, because those are signs from your brain, from your body, that you have to slow down, that you have to let something go. You have to stop doing something because something has been taking a toll on you, and nobody deserves to be treated like that, that you're like the mother, you're like Mother Teresa or Mother Mary. You're always so perfect, and you're always just giving and doing for other people and exhausting yourself because they are not reciprocating. So maybe think about this. If this resonates, maybe journal about it and, you know, start acting accordingly.